What's up, Gordon gang? I am back with another video. This video is a mukbang slash 1 month update. Because I know I said before there was going to be like a lot of transitions happening since we've gotten to our new home. So I'm going to give you guys a 1 month update. Ready? Here we go.
You make it easier when life gets hard. Lucky I'm in love with my best friend. Lucky to have been where I have been. Lucky to be coming home again.
If you're wondering what I'm eating, it's nothing special. It is spaghetti. So I knew the weather was going to be something to adjust to, because being in Fort Drum where it's freezing 9 months out of the year, and then being down here where they actually have all their seasons is a big adjustment, especially for Maddox, because he's only ever lived in Fort Drum. So of course he and I both got sick in our first month of being here, even though mine was not weather related. Let's see, so here goes the update. I got a job. I am actually really excited about the job. I am a paralegal working in a law firm, and I'm excited about that because, one, it's a job that I wanted. I wanted to be a paralegal. Two, a lot of people don't like go to school for a certain field and then get a job in their field, and a lot of people don't get a job in their field immediately. And I graduated less than a year ago with my paralegal certificate from George Mason, and the first job I applied to, the first interview I had, I got. So I'm excited about that. It's not exactly in the field that I want, but I don't have experience, so I kind of had to take what I can get paralegal experience, and then try to work my way into the field that I would like to work my way into. And even then, this might still be the perfect job because there's one attorney in there who works in the field that I want to work in. So once I study, get some experience, see how everything goes, and get my interpreter's license, then maybe I can work in the field that I want to work in. So far, so good. I like everybody I work with. I'm learning a lot. And I thought, like, I'm fresh out of school, so like I know, you know, some stuff, but there's so much to learn. Anyway, update from my hubby. Obviously he's done with all the like in processing stuff and is actually doing his job, and he seems to like his job, and it's already way more downtime than what he had at Drum. Like at Drum, even on a regular work day, we never saw him. So I don't know, I mean, of course I like it. It's a lot more downtime for him, but before I was at home, now I'm not at home, so I still don't see him that much. I work later than he does. For the most part, we both get off at 5. But we live on post, he works on post, so it takes him 2 seconds to get home. And I work like the next town over. And of course, traffic is horrendous, so it takes me a while to get home. Of course, with mom starting work, that means Maddox started daycare. I mean, it's like most moms, most stories that I've heard, it was like mom guilt set in immediately. When we went the first day, the good thing is he couldn't get in until May 9th, which May 9th ended up falling on a Thursday, which I liked, because then he'd go for 2 days, have a break the weekend for 2 days, and then go back, you know, Monday, so that he can understand what's happening now, take a break, come home, and then go back and get reacclimated a little better now that you know what's going on. But the first day, either way, was still very difficult. At first, he acted like he didn't care that I was there or not there, because he immediately like was into the toys and wanted to know what all these other little kids were doing, and was like all over the place, like trying to figure out what's going on and what he can get into. So then the lady who runs the place had me go, you know, sign papers and whatever. And then as soon as I was gonna walk out of the door to leave, because he wasn't paying me any mind, but as soon as I was gonna walk out the door to leave, he started screaming for me. Of course, natural instinct, I want to turn back, but I already knew, like, if I turn back, I'm gonna stay here for the rest of the day, or I'm gonna take him home, or I'm gonna whatever, because it's just who I am. So I didn't turn around. I got in my car, started crying, cried all the way to work, cried on my lunch break, called 100 times the first day, and just started doubting my decision to go back to work. But I also think that, like, everything is an adjustment, and you have to allow it an adjustment period for a minute before you decide from the very beginning, like, oh no, this isn't it, this isn't right, you know. So of course the second day I cried again on the way to work and was debating my decision, because I just didn't want him to feel abandoned. And I know it doesn't really make sense, like, obviously he's not abandoned, he's somewhere, you know, where other children are, and he's in the hands of professionals, which doesn't always mean something, but it's the place we were most comfortable with. But I don't know, it's still like he's never been out of my care ever, except maybe my mom, and that's it. So it's like always been family, somebody he knows, but even then, it's not like he's been with, like, my sisters or even my dad or even my in-laws or even, like, never. It's just me or my mom. So to throw him in an environment with a bunch of children, which he's not used to being around, and then all the adults in there he also doesn't know. So I don't know, I just felt like it was a lot. But I think God knew what he was doing and just kind of thrust me into it, because that was the only way it was gonna happen. Because even now, having something that I absolutely love, doing something that I love to do, I still debate my decision because mom guilt, because I feel like you decided to be a mom, so, you know, that should be your only job, that should be your only focus, like, on this shoulder, and then on this shoulder, it's like, but you're still a mom, like, you can still be a mom and go to work and whatever, and I just gotta give it a shot. And if 6 months from now, a year from now, I'm still feeling miserable about him being in daycare, then we can reevaluate what's happening. But I haven't really given it a chance, so I'm gonna give it a chance, of course, because I already love it, and I want to give it a chance for him to get acclimated, because either way, in a couple years he's going to school. So I ended up having a kidney infection. I was down for like 3 or 4 days. I never get sick. I don't like to sit still, so that was not easy for me. But I also think, you know, everything's in God's plan, and I think that he was trying to make sure, like, you run around, you do so much, you multitask, you this, you that. And I needed rest, because it was big, like, transitioning was about to happen, and that was the only way to make sure that I would rest, I guess. So that was a little rough, but I got rest. And then the next Monday, I had to start work. The next Thursday, Maddox had to start school. Now this Monday, I start school in my second week of work, and he starts his first full week of daycare. So there's a lot going on there. My husband has decided that he's going to get his bachelor's as well, so he's trying to find a school, pick a program, do all that. So the Gordon gang has a lot going on. So it's definitely been draining, adjusting, and draining because it's been emotional, and draining because I'm working a full-time 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, and it's been years since I've done that. It's a lot of adjustments. It's a lot of good adjustments. It's just a lot of good adjustments happening at the same time, so it's very draining. And then everybody getting sick at the same time as all these transitions going on just adds one more thing. So thanks for watching this video. Comment down below, let me know any other type of videos you might want from me, anything you want to ask me, anything about military life, wife life, mom life, whatever you want to ask me, anything I can relate to, let me know. So that's the Gordon Gang's 1 month update. I'll see you next time. Peace, Gordon Gang, out this thing.
Every time we say goodbye, I wish we had one more kiss. I'll wait for you, I promise you.